Well, hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is a little after 6 and we are here. We are live and I have to do some drawings tonight. So, as you hop on, talk to me in the comment section. Let me know you're with me. You guys know how this works, or maybe you're new to watching me and you don't. But the best thing you can do to support my live without even like spending any money is just simply commenting on a live and um, and all of that. Okay, because whenever you talk on a live, even if it's on the replay, it helps push it out to other people. So, sharing this into the Bling Boutique. Okay, guys, this isn't going to be a super long live today, but hey, Callie, I got some news for you guys. I wanted to show you a travel hack that I used. So today's going to be kind of an educational live. And it worked really well, the travel hack that I used this time around. And I got 2 drawings to do. I have to do a drawing for my Milan prize. I did that on a whim, and then my Swiss swag bag prize. So you guys, are you ready? So we got 2 drawings today, and we have a travel hack idea for you to use as you travel. So as you hop on, talk to me in the comment section. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. It's been a little bit of crazy day here in my house because we are prepping to do a 10 to 11 hour drive tomorrow out to Montana. So I did not tell you guys this. It is my husband's 30th class reunion. And so we're going back to see some family and also do fun things out in Montana. And I'm going to see some of my childhood friends. We're going to meet halfway because where Craig grew up and where I grew up is only 67 miles away from each other. We didn't know each other until we lived in Minnesota. So if you're like, oh, you met out there in Montana and then moved here. No, actually, we met here in Minnesota. And yeah, just kind of crazy. But we're going to make a long drive out to Montana tomorrow and with the kids. And they are so used to the drive. It's actually very nice. And if I can give anybody a tip that has young kids or starting a family, and they like to go on road trips, do it. No matter how big they are, how little they are, do it. Because the earlier you train them to handle long car rides, the better and easier it is. Now it's like my kids are like, oh, okay, we know it's going to be a long drive. We know, it is what it is. They know how to pack for it. They know all the things that are going to keep them occupied along the way. And as simple as that. And seriously, it's like the best. So if you can train your kids to travel on road trips, it is 100% worth it. And like for example, when we've driven down to like Tennessee and stuff, and that's a little bit longer of a drive. Because when we go to Montana, we just get into Montana a little bit. We're not going far into the state, but so the trip to Tennessee is always longer, and the kids actually they look forward to it because they get to see the world, they get to see the countryside, they get to see how the landscape changes as we go through different towns and cities, and all of the things, and so they really enjoy it. So I highly recommend road trips regardless of the age of your kids, and train them young to make road trips and be able to handle being in the car because it's worth it. And it is so much fun. So, okay, people are hopping on and I have to put my glasses back on. I've been trying to rest my eyes from my contacts lately. So, hey, Linda. Hey, Miss Jan. All right. So, yes, if you are hopping on, I was just letting people know that we leave for Montana tomorrow. I didn't warn you guys, but we are leaving for the long weekend. So, I'll be live tomorrow just in the Bling Boutique to do the Wishlist Wednesday drawing. So, because I'll probably be prepping that and all of that. I doubt I'll be able to go live before we get on the road. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can pull out. But so I will not be live on Friday though, for sure. But Thursday, yes, because I got to do Wishlist Wednesday drawing. So today, As you hop on, talk to me in the comments. Let me know you're with me. I wanted to show you something that I purchased specifically for travel, but also for storage, for jewelry storage. Um, so my how I store my jewelry, it may be different than other people that have like a fancy jewelry box and stuff like that. Those are always really nice. But I have a lot of jewelry. I have a lot of jewelry simply because I need it for the pictures and things that I do for the home office. But I have struggled with how to um, keep my jewelry organized down here in my office, the pieces that I use for all my pictures and things like that. And so I wanted to test something out specifically for my trip to Zurich and overseas to see how I liked it and all of that. Because before, I have told you guys that when I travel, I usually stick my necklaces and earrings in those little tiny pouches and stuff that the jewelry comes in. Well, I wanted to get a higher quality pouch. And so I went on the Amazons and I ordered these pouches that are supposed to protect your jewelry from the moisture and and just and all of the elements and things like that because of the way they're made. And so they're these plastic, but they're really thick, um, 3 sizes of bags. Okay, so I wanted to test these out for the trip. I actually did not even use the size. I suppose you could stick bracelets in here, but my bracelets just kind of go in one particular pouch. But I used this small size for like my necklaces and this size for like some larger earrings and such. It actually helped me find my jewelry a little bit easier in my pouches or in my like roll up jewelry thing. And it kept everything really nice and separated. So, for example, and they're pretty tough, meaning the zipper on it to initially open was like, okay, it takes a little bit, which is good, but it's a pretty high quality like of a bag. I'll have to put the link I should have put the link on the live, but I did not. I'll have to put the link in the description or in the comments afterwards, but it works out really well. And so you have a bunch of these little bags to say, put your tiny pieces in. Oops. And then you can put your earrings in here as well for your studs. But the way I love to store studs in particular is to take an earring card and just punch a bunch of holes in it. And then all my studs are all right there that I intend to take. Okay. So yeah, this is super handy to do. The hole punchers are one of those little tiny hole punchers or whatever, but I love to store my studs like this. This is actually how I like to store my studs in general. When it's sitting in a tray or something like that. So this is what I recommend. It works well for me. Not sure if you guys like that idea, but I love how storing these are like gold hoops, so it's like, okay, I need a pair of gold hoops. I can just grab this and then pick out my ones that I want. So they're really nice and they will protect your jewelry a little bit better if you are, need to protect it from the elements and all that stuff too. So yeah, and it was just on Amazon, but like these bags, there's a lot of bags. I haven't even used all of them. I just stored them in a Parkland jewelry pouch thing. But they're super handy. Where did that 3rd size go? I don't know where it went, but I like them. I like them a lot for sure. Like there's big and there's tiny and then there's a medium size that drops. Maybe if I put my glasses on, I'd be able to see. Now, if you are a Sparklebox subscriber, I want to show you something. Yeah. So, okay, good. Jan's been using them for years. And she said, yeah, they're easy. They're nice and clear. 100%. I love them. I like them better than the bags that the jewelry comes in with Park Lane. I know that's what I initially recommended to you guys when you store your jewelry, but these work out super well. And honestly, you know how sometimes your necklaces will like get tangled and stuff? I feel like this is such a tighter pouch that it doesn't allow like the strand to move around a lot to get tangled, right? And plus you have a bag for each little necklace, so your little necklaces aren't getting all tangled up and things. But if you're a Sparklebox subscriber, having this is what you get when you subscribe to premium, right? You get a hard box that opens like this. Okay. And super cute design and all the stuff. But when you're a Sparklebox subscriber, you get these. These hold a bunch of these little of these little bags. Okay. So it is a perfect way to bring this on vacation, you know, and you could rubber band this shut so it's not opening up if it's in your suitcase and things like that. But it's a great way to protect your pieces as well, is just having these Sparkleboxes available. So if you're a Sparklebox subscriber and you keep collecting these boxes, you're like, what am I going to use them for? This is super handy, okay? To travel with your jewelry and have them protected in these little plastic bags and to protect them from the elements and stuff. And it's just super easy and simple and easy to find all of the pieces. So yeah, do you find value in this, you guys? I hope so. I'll have to link the Amazon link later to the pouches if that's something you guys want to look into. I know also with the pouches, they did sell like an organizer box. If you wanted to get that, I didn't because I already have something that I use. But so it's super handy. And some of them have like a zipper organizer box that comes with those pouches and stuff too. But super good travel hack and all of that. The pouches plus if you like to wear your studs, taking one earring card and just punching a bunch of holes in it works phenomenal to store your studs and your earrings. So do hashtag value in the comment section if you enjoy that travel tip at all and everything, because you know I'm all about like showing you the deals of all the jewelry and all the things, but I had to show you that travel hack. Okay. All right. And plus, when I was reaching into my rings today, and because I wanted to wear silver today, but I have to show you. Oh, good. Yeah. I have to show you um a a ring stack that I absolutely love. And it is mixing the Dynasty ring with the Unite ring. And I have not talked about this Unite ring in, I don't know, a long time. And I have to tell you, this Unite ring, you guys, this one has been in the catalog ever since I started 10 years ago. Like I started in 2015 with Park Lane. Remember, I was with a different company prior to that. But I've been with Park Lane for 10 years, which is just incredible. This ring has been with Park Lane ever since I started. It's one of those rings that is all intertwined, and people like it because it's kind of one of those rings you can play with during the day. It makes a great thumb ring as well, but it's called Unite, and it's just really fun. And I actually just and it's one of the low cost rings too. I think it's in the $30 range. Don't quote me exactly. But it's a great one to stack with other rings as well for a fun, different silver stack. So there you go. There's your little jewelry tip for you. All right, we're going to do some drawings. Okay, I've got 2 drawings to do. One was a surprise drawing from my trip to Milan, Italy, the day trip that we took. I posted in the wee hours of the morning. It was wee hours here, but it was super early in where I was because there's a 7-hour difference. But I posted anybody that had ordered prior to Milan and up until the day that we were at Milan, that you would go into a extra special Milan prize pack. So a prize pack of a couple things that I picked up while I was in Italy. Okay. Some people say Milano. I said Milan. So here we go. Ready? So this person is going to win the Milan prize pack that I have. And by the way, prize packs will probably be mailed next week, just so you guys know. But I did mail a lot of jewelry today. A lot of jewelry today. So here we go. This is the Milan prize pack winner. And where's my pen? I think I had it over here so I don't. Oh, I thought, okay, I moved it. Okay, congratulations to Miss Jessica Colvin. You win the Milan prize pack because you ordered up until, actually, she was the first one to place an order on my Zurich party. So congratulations, Jessica. You win the Milan prize pack. Okay, gonna put that there. And then I have my Swiss swag bag to give away to one lucky person. Okay, there are names in here. It just wasn't shaking, so I guess I have to move it around myself. So this person's going to get my Swiss swag bag full of fun finds that I got along the way. Here we go. Congratulations to this person. Dun, 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 dun. Miss Lori Rice. Woo! You win my Swiss swag bag. Congratulations, my friend. All right. Okay, Swiss swag bag goes to Miss Lori. Jessica Colvin, you get my Milan prize pack. Way to go, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support for the last couple weeks. While we were off on vacation in Zurich and all the things. And yeah. Okay, friends. So that's the live for tonight. If I can, I will try to go live early in the morning, but we will see. We will see. Okay, friends? All right. And yeah, I will not be live on Friday, but I will be live at some point on Thursday with Wishlist Wednesday drawing. So, all right, friends. We'll see you later. Have a great rest of your night. Oh, by the way, tonight is the last night that they're running that $70 sale. I put the information in the description. So if you're interested in still getting in on that $70 sale, you guys, it ends tonight. That's what we're being told. Ends tonight. So if you want in on it, last calls is the hours until midnight tonight. So, all right. Okay, that's it. See you later.